This is another Jordan Peterson one. What you most want to find will be found where you least want to look.
That's man.
That, and he elaborates more on this in the video, and I highly recommend you watch it. We will have a link in the description. He talks about how one of the stories of King Arthur, they decide that they're going to search for the Holy Grail, but they have no idea where to look, and they don't know what it looks like. They don't know where it is. They don't even really know what it is. They just know that it's the most valuable thing.
Yeah.
So they decide what they're going to do is each night, because you have the castle and it's surrounded by a forest. And what they decide to do is each knight decides to enter the forest at the point that looks darkest to him. And he elaborates that the point of that is, and again, I'm paraphrasing him, the video is much better. So let's say you have something where you're too agreeable, you're not aggressive enough. And he goes on to say, and it's not even the fact that you're bad at confrontation, it's you actually, in your mind and soul, believe that it's wrong to provoke and to engage in aggressive behavior. But that's what you have to do if you want to straighten your life out.
You can't sugarcoat things. You just gotta tack them head on.
Well, but then by contrast, if you're somebody who's hyper aggressive, and maybe you view things like compromise as a weakness. Oh, sorry, if you want to turn your life around, that's where you need to go. And I love it because it's kind of like a section of one of his longer lectures. It's actually in his Pinocchio lecture, which I'm not going to link, but you can search it. It's his Maps of Meaning class, and he dissects Pinocchio, which changed the way I watched that movie.
Yeah,
I highly recommend it.
You explained that a couple of... Well, you didn't really go into super
I
detail,
touched on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's watch it and then rewatch Pinocchio. It'll change your life.
Well, I mean, this is kind of relatable, but relatable. It's actually how you explain the Pinocchio scenario. You watch this and then you watch Pinocchio, and it's a completely different story. I have not watched the documentary yet, but I think it's called The Social Dilemma. Have you heard of it yet? I haven't watched it yet.
And I kind of want to watch it now because I listened to a little bit of the Joe Rogan podcast.
I had a
where they're talking about
Oh
it.
yeah. I started listening to that yesterday. But no. So basically, my friend, he was on social media quite a bit, and Jamie knows him, but he deleted all his stuff because he said he watched that and it made him change how he thought about social media.
Yeah.
And honestly, on the podcast with Joe Rogan, the little whippets I took from them was them talking about how when social media really started to get big, which was around, I mean, it's been big for a while, but when everybody started doing stuff was right around 2012.
Yeah, I
Mind
could
you.
see that.
Well, MySpace and everything existed in 2006.
I'd say that's when
2004.
corporations got a hold of it pretty hardcore.
It turned differently.
Yeah.
And they started marketing it towards people, who were
That's just it. They started marketing it.
Yeah, and it wasn't just a platform. Here
Yeah.
you go. Have fun. We miss you, Tom.
It's not just necessarily about what social media has done to people. It's actually the algorithms and
how they've gone out of their way to design it.
Have you watched the?
I watched a portion of it and then it just freaked me out. I couldn't watch it
because they literally they had people study it and design it around the human brain's reward centers.
Yeah, that was let's move over just a little bit
Towards you, or
just pull towards you. I'm way out of the camera.
we were on the
Lift
crack.
your side up there. There we go. Is that better? Am I in the camera better now? Okay. My head was halfway out of it. We have a new camera.
By the way, we have a new camera.
Yes.
If you haven't noticed.
Says 4K, but I'm calling
It's not
it bullshit.
4K.
It is 4K, but I mean, just because you have a resolution of 4K
It is
doesn't
4K because you got 4,000 pixels, I bet.
Did you hashtag that cat?
No, not yet. Damn it.
Oh, too late. You didn't. You ran out of.
I ran out of tags.
Yeah. So, honestly, our tag game should be strong.
Yeah, our tag game should be strong. But yeah, I wanted to touch on this because I cannot stress enough. That video literally did change my life, and it's on my playlist of all things. So I'll be listening to music, and it'll randomly come on. And there's a couple of Jordan Peterson ones on there, but
Use YouTube Music.
yeah, no, just the regular YouTube.
Oh.
I'm cheap.
Oh my gosh, dude. The $15.99 or whatever it is for the YouTube Plus or whatever, so worth it.
Eh.
No ads, dude. It
I'm okay
changes
with
your
the
life.
ads. I'm okay with the ads. I don't mind it too
Well,
much.
that's how creators get paid.
Yeah, precisely. And I let those suckers run if I like
But
the
the
channel.
thing is, though, depending on how many people you have, $15.99 a month,
Yeah, yeah.
got a lot of suckers out there.
There's one born every minute.